Good morning. Are we enjoying the fact that Agent Serco has returned? And today I have Gunfire. Gunfire is a tradition that was in the British Army. That if you were working on Christmas Day, the officer would come round and serve you and wake you up with a nice beverage with whiskey in it. And that's what I'm having today because I'm feeling a little bit under the weather. But do not deter. Oh, lovely. Jameson's whiskey. Oh. But do not deter. What's going to happen today is I'm going to be doing episode 2. Because I've had episode 1, and I have episode 2 very shortly because I'm working on that. You're going to love this one. And I'm going to expose, bit by bit, every single one of Hawkins' lies. Because what they do, they never, ever show any evidence. But that's a funny thing with Goodman, you see. Goodman and Hawkins. So Goodman's one of these people that demands evidence. So obviously Goodman must have seen Hawkins' evidence, and if he has, where is it? There is none. And then Goodman has the audacity to have this Craig Sawyer guy on, to start talking about social engineering, which is what he's doing, by the way, and the cancer on the internet, which is very interesting what Craig Sawyer said. Because Craig Sawyer doesn't realise the very guy that's one of these fucking nut jobs that's created all this BS about fucking child this, child that, rape gangs and all this clickbait nonsense is Mr. David Charles Hawkins. And I'm going to prove that. I'm going to prove it. But unlike Jason, I'm not going to put him in the sandbox. Because Jason has put him in the sandbox. Because prior to Jason, Hawkins was on all these different shows. All these different talking and radio shows and all these different YouTube channels. He was there loving it, getting all his narcissistic ego boosted as being some new Sherlock Holmes. Now, where is he? One day a week on CS The BS with the host with the most, Mr. Jason, I'm lying, doxing twat, Goodman. And why do I call him a lying, doxing twat? Because he is a liar, and I'm going to prove that as well. But he's a doxer as well, and rumour has it that he's got a ban on his programme for doxing somebody's personal photograph with who's got nothing to do with this. And again, Goodman doxes people. This is a set pattern with this guy. He goes on the attack, uses his platform, which is fine. You can attack me whatever you want. You can attack my videos and call them and you snarky comments as much as you want. But the one thing you're not going to be able to take away and destroy, Goodman, is the fact that they have got facts and evidence-based documentation in there. Which is sheer lacking, and I mean really lacking, from your CS the BS nonsense. But hey, what am I to know? After all, it's all about truth. And don't forget, it is the return of Agent Serco. He is back. Oh boy, am I going to have fun now. Because I have so much material. But I don't want Hawkins in his sandbox. I want Hawkins to have worldwide recognition. To have infamy upon infamy. So no longer there will be the word Walter Mitty or Baron von Munchausen. Instead, you will be called the David Hawkins, which will refer to you as a narcissistic, lying, conniving fantasist who has a sick, twisted imagination and a fetish for prostitutes, child murder, and snuff movies. That's what I want. I want your infamy. I want you to be known for that. I want you to be out there. That's not social engineering. You're doing this to yourself because you are not producing evidence, you're lying, and you're producing lies. I can produce facts after facts after facts after facts. And don't forget, this all started because I produced evidence that Christine Marcy did not create the SES. But don't worry, all this is coming in glorious Agent Serco Productions. So upon that wonderful note, I'm going to carry on and drinking my Gunfire. Have a wonderful Friday and a great weekend. And yes, I'll only be doing personal videos of me speaking every now and then. Because I don't want to be doing it. I want to be doing what I'm doing now. Because I think it's far more constructive to the process. Have a great day.